Hello everyone, welcome back to It's Sale Time channel. You ever wonder why some people can sell anything while others struggle even when their product is great? It's not luck, it's not charm, it's something deeper. You see, every time someone buys something, there's a reason behind it hidden deep in their mind. And once you understand that reason, you can sell anything without ever feeling like you're selling. Let me tell you a story. There was this guy named Mark. He sold watches at a small mall kiosk. He wasn't flashy, he didn't use aggressive sales tricks, and yet, people kept buying from him. One day, his boss asked, "Mark, what's your secret?" Mark smiled and said, "I don't sell watches, I sell moments." He explained, when someone picked up a watch, he'd ask, "Who's this for?" If they said, "It's for my dad's birthday," Mark would pause and smile. Then he'd say, "Imagine his face when he opens the box." And right there, the customer wasn't buying a watch anymore. They were buying a moment, a feeling, an emotion. That's the first truth of selling. People don't buy products, they buy emotions. Think about it. You've done it too. That shirt that made you feel confident, that perfume that made you feel attractive, that car that made you feel in control. At the end of the day, we don't buy the object, we buy the feeling behind it. Now, here's another truth. Have you ever walked past one of those booths giving away free samples? You take one, try it, and suddenly you feel like you kind of owe them something? That's not guilt. That's the rule of reciprocity. When someone gives you something, value, time, advice, even a smile, your brain naturally wants to give something back. It's human nature. That's why the best salespeople don't start with a pitch. They start with help. They listen. They offer a tip, a story, or something useful. And suddenly, the customer feels connected. Let me give you a quick example. There was a real estate agent named Sarah. Instead of jumping into listings, she'd first help clients understand the market, what prices were rising, which areas were best for families. Even if they didn't buy right away, they trusted her. And weeks later, they always came back. Because when you give first, you earn trust before the sale even begins. Now let's talk about something you see every day, but probably don't notice: the crowd effect. You walk by two restaurants. One's empty. The other has a line out the door. Which one do you want to try? Exactly. The one everyone else wants. That's social proof. The psychological pull that says, if other people trust this, it must be good. There's this small coffee shop that once struggled to sell their new blend. It sat untouched for days. So the owner put up a simple sign: most popular choice this week. Nothing else changed, not the taste, not the price. But by lunchtime, it was sold out. Why? Because when people saw others choosing it, they felt safe choosing it too. Humans follow what feels familiar, and the crowd makes us feel safe. That's why reviews, testimonials, and social proof matter more than ever. People don't always believe you, but they'll believe others like them. And then there's the biggest piece of all: trust. People buy from people they trust, not from people who just want to close a deal. Trust is built over time through honesty, empathy, and consistency. You can't fake it. You can only live it. Think about your favorite brands: Apple, Nike, maybe Starbucks. You don't just buy what they sell, you buy what they stand for. You buy the story, the feeling, the reliability. That's trust in action. And here's the thing: when trust is strong, you don't have to push. Customers come to you because they feel seen, they feel understood, and most of all, they feel valued. At the end of the day, selling isn't about tricks or tactics. It's about people, their hopes, their fears, their dreams. Once you understand people, you understand selling. And when you get that right, selling doesn't even feel like selling anymore. It feels like helping. And that's the real psychology of selling. If you found this helpful, follow for more stories on the psychology of sales and human behavior. Because once you understand why people buy, you'll never look at selling the same way again.